Have you been lying awake at night, wondering why your bowel movements have become so irregular and uncomfortable as you've gotten older? Do you find yourself sitting on the toilet for what feels like forever with nothing happening while your stomach feels bloated and heavy? If you're over 60 and struggling with constipation that seems to be getting worse every month, you're definitely not alone. And what I'm about to share with you today might completely change how you approach your digestive health. There's a specific nighttime habit that millions of seniors unknowingly practice every single evening that's literally blocking their natural bowel movement patterns and making constipation worse with each passing day. Welcome to our channel, where we focus specifically on digestive health solutions for people who've been struggling with constipation and uncomfortable bowel movements. If this sounds like something you've been dealing with, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we're going to dive deep into practical solutions that can help restore your digestive comfort. Also, drop a comment below telling us where you're watching from and how long you've been dealing with constipation issues, because building this community of people supporting each other through digestive challenges is so important. Now let's talk about something that affects nearly 40% of adults over 65, but rarely gets discussed openly. Constipation in seniors isn't just about fiber or water intake like many people think. There's actually a hidden nighttime behavior that's disrupting the natural rhythm your digestive system needs to function properly. This habit involves what happens in the hours before bedtime and how it's interfering with your body's overnight repair and cleansing processes that are essential for morning bowel movements. When you understand exactly what's happening inside your digestive tract during those evening hours, you'll realize why this seemingly harmless routine is actually working against everything your body is trying to accomplish while you sleep. Your digestive system operates on what scientists call the circadian rhythm, which is basically your body's internal clock that controls when different biological processes happen throughout the day. During nighttime hours, your digestive organs are supposed to go into a specific repair and reset mode that prepares everything for the next day's elimination cycle. However, there's one particular evening habit that completely disrupts this natural process and leaves your intestines sluggish and backed up by morning. This habit involves eating patterns and timing that most seniors have developed over decades without realizing how dramatically it affects their bowel function. The nighttime habit I'm talking about is eating large meals or heavy snacks within 3 to 4 hours of bedtime. Now, before you think this sounds too simple, let me explain exactly why this timing is so critical for seniors specifically. As we age, our digestive processes naturally slow down due to decreased stomach acid production, reduced enzyme activity, and slower intestinal muscle contractions. When you add late-night eating to these already compromised digestive functions, you create a perfect storm for chronic constipation. Here's what actually happens inside your body when you eat too close to bedtime. Your stomach and small intestine have to work overtime processing food when they should be resting and repairing. This diverts energy and blood flow away from the large intestine, which is where the final stages of waste formation and elimination preparation should be happening during overnight hours. But there's another crucial factor that makes this even worse for seniors. Late-night eating triggers the release of stress hormones like cortisol, which directly interferes with the production of digestive hormones that regulate bowel movements. One of the most important hormones for healthy elimination is called motilin, which is responsible for triggering those wave-like contractions that move waste through your intestines. Motilin is naturally released in higher amounts during fasting periods, especially overnight when your digestive system should be empty and focused on cleanup and repair. When you eat late at night, you suppress motilin production and disrupt the entire overnight digestive reset process that your body desperately needs for regular morning bowel movements. Additionally, late-night eating affects your sleep quality, and poor sleep directly impacts digestive health in ways most people never consider. During deep sleep phases, your body produces growth hormone and other repair substances that help maintain the health of your intestinal lining and the smooth muscle tissue that creates bowel movement contractions. When your digestive system is busy processing food instead of resting, you don't get the restorative sleep your gut needs to function properly the next day. This creates a cycle where poor digestion leads to poor sleep, which leads to even worse digestion, and the Constipation just keeps getting more severe over time. The solution isn't just about when you eat, but also what you eat during those evening hours. Many seniors have developed habits of snacking on processed foods, dairy products, or refined carbohydrates in the evening while watching television or reading. These particular food choices are especially problematic because they require more digestive energy to break down, and they often contain ingredients that can slow intestinal transit time even further. Processed foods are typically low in fiber and high in additives that can actually bind up waste material in your intestines, making it harder and more difficult to eliminate. Understanding this nighttime habit and its impact on your digestive system is the first step toward reclaiming regular, comfortable bowel movements. In the next part of this video, I'm going to share 3 specific foods that can help counteract the effects of poor evening eating habits and restore your body's natural elimination rhythm. These aren't just high-fiber foods that everyone talks about, but specific ingredients that work with your body's circadian rhythm to support overnight digestive repair and morning bowel movement readiness. The first powerful food that can help seniors overcome constipation caused by poor nighttime eating habits is something you probably already have in your kitchen but have never thought of as a digestive remedy. I'm talking about tart cherries, specifically Montmorency tart cherries. And when you understand how they work to restore your natural bowel movement rhythm, you'll want to make them a regular part of your evening routine. Tart cherries are one of the few natural sources of melatonin, which most people know as the sleep hormone. But what many don't realize is that melatonin plays a crucial role in digestive health and bowel regularity, especially for seniors whose natural melatonin production has significantly decreased with age. Here's the fascinating connection between melatonin and your digestive system that most doctors never explain. Your intestines actually contain more melatonin receptors than your brain, and this melatonin helps coordinate the overnight repair and cleansing processes that prepare your bowels for morning elimination. When you eat late at night and disrupt your natural melatonin production, you're essentially telling your digestive system to stay awake and keep working when it should be focusing on repair and waste processing. Tart cherries provide a natural source of melatonin that can help restore this balance and get your digestive rhythm back on track. But tart cherries offer more than just melatonin for digestive health. They're also rich in natural compounds called anthocyanins, which are powerful anti-inflammatory substances that can help reduce inflammation in your intestinal lining. Chronic constipation often involves low-grade inflammation in the digestive tract, and this inflammation can make the smooth muscle contractions that move waste through your intestines less effective. The anthocyanins in tart cherries help calm this inflammation and support healthier, more regular contractions. Additionally, tart cherries contain natural sugars and fiber that provide gentle nourishment for beneficial gut bacteria, which play a vital role in maintaining healthy bowel function. The best way to use tart cherries for constipation relief is to consume them about 2 hours before bedtime, which gives your body time to absorb the melatonin and other beneficial compounds before you sleep. You can use fresh tart cherries when they're in season, but frozen tart cherries work just as well and are available year-round. About 1 cup of tart cherries or 4 ounces of pure tart cherry juice contains enough melatonin to support healthy digestive function without being too much for your system. If you choose tart cherry juice, make sure it's 100% pure with no added sugars, as the extra sugar can actually worsen constipation by feeding harmful bacteria in your gut. The second food that can dramatically improve senior constipation is something that might surprise you because it's often considered a treat rather than a health food. I'm talking about dark chocolate, but not just any chocolate. You need chocolate that contains at least 70% cacao to get the digestive benefits I'm about to explain. Dark chocolate contains compounds called flavonoids, specifically a type called catechins, which have been shown in research studies to stimulate the production of digestive enzymes and support healthy gut bacteria growth. For seniors whose enzyme production has naturally decreased with age, this can make a significant difference in how well food moves through the digestive system. But here's where dark chocolate gets really interesting for constipation relief. It contains a compound called theobromine, which is similar to caffeine but much gentler on your system. Theobromine has a natural muscle-relaxing effect on the smooth muscle tissue in your intestines, which can help ease the cramping and discomfort discomfort that often accompanies constipation in seniors. At the same time, it provides just enough stimulation to encourage natural peristalsis, which are those wave-like contractions that move waste through your digestive tract. This dual action makes dark chocolate particularly effective for seniors who experience both sluggish digestion and cramping discomfort. Dark chocolate also contains magnesium, which is a mineral that many seniors are deficient in, and that's absolutely crucial for healthy bowel movements. Magnesium helps relax the muscles in your intestinal walls and draws water into your intestines, which softens stool and makes it easier to pass. Many seniors unknowingly develop magnesium deficiency due to medications, reduced absorption, or inadequate dietary intake, and this deficiency directly contributes to chronic constipation. A 1-ounce serving of high-quality dark chocolate can provide about 15% of your daily magnesium needs, along with all the other digestive benefits. The timing of when you eat dark chocolate is important for maximizing its constipation-fighting benefits. The best approach is to have a small piece, about half an ounce to 1 ounce, in the mid-afternoon around 3 or 4 p.m. This timing allows the compounds to work through your system and support evening digestive processes without interfering with your sleep if you're sensitive to theobromine. Eating dark chocolate too late in the evening might keep some people awake, which would counteract the benefits we're trying to achieve. Choose chocolate that lists cacao or cocoa as the first ingredient, and avoid varieties with excessive added sugars or artificial ingredients that can worsen digestive issues. The third food that can transform your digestive health and help overcome the constipation caused by poor nighttime eating habits is something that's been used for digestive support for thousands of years, but is often overlooked in modern times. I'm talking about fresh ginger root, and when you understand how it works specifically for seniors dealing with sluggish digestion, you'll see why it's such a powerful tool for restoring regular bowel movements. Ginger contains unique compounds called gingerols and shogaols that have multiple mechanisms of action for improving digestive function, and these compounds are particularly effective for addressing the age-related changes that contribute to chronic constipation. First, let's talk about how ginger affects the muscular contractions in your digestive tract. As we age, the smooth muscle tissue in our intestines loses some of its strength and coordination, which is why food and waste move more slowly through the system. Ginger contains compounds that naturally stimulate these smooth muscle contractions in a gentle but effective way, helping to restore the wave-like movements that push waste through your intestine. Unlike harsh laxatives that can cause cramping and dependency, ginger works by supporting your body's natural digestive rhythm rather than forcing artificial contractions. But ginger offers even more benefits for senior digestive health. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, and chronic inflammation in the digestive tract is one of the hidden causes of persistent constipation that many doctors overlook. When your intestinal lining becomes inflamed due to poor diet, medications, or age-related changes, it can't function properly to process waste and coordinate elimination. The anti-inflammatory compounds in ginger help calm this inflammation and restore healthier function to your entire digestive system. Research has shown that regular ginger consumption can significantly reduce inflammatory markers in the gut and improve overall digestive comfort. Ginger also has a unique ability to stimulate the production of digestive enzymes and stomach acid, both of which naturally decline with age and contribute to the sluggish digestion that leads to constipation. When your stomach doesn't produce enough acid or enzymes to properly break down food, it sits in your digestive tract longer than it should, fermenting and creating gas, bloating, and eventually hardened waste that's difficult to eliminate. By supporting healthy enzyme and acid production, ginger helps ensure that food moves through your system at the right pace and in the right form for easy elimination. One of the most effective ways to use ginger for constipation relief is to prepare fresh ginger tea about 30 minutes after your last meal of the day. This timing is crucial because it allows ginger to support the digestive process without interfering with your sleep. To prepare the tea, slice a piece of fresh ginger root about the size of your thumb into thin pieces and simmer them in 2 cups of water for 10 to 15 minutes. The longer you simmer, the stronger the tea will be, so start with less time and adjust according to your tolerance. Strain out the ginger pieces and drink the warm tea slowly, allowing it to coat your digestive tract as it goes down. For seniors who find fresh ginger too strong or spicy, you can start with smaller amounts and gradually increase as your system adjusts. Some people prefer to add a small amount of raw honey to the tea, which not only improves the taste, but also provides additional digestive benefits. Honey contains enzymes and prebiotics that support beneficial gut bacteria, and when combined with ginger, it creates a powerful synergy for digestive health. However, if you have diabetes or blood sugar concerns, you can enjoy the ginger tea without any sweetener and still get excellent results. Another effective way to incorporate ginger into your routine is to add fresh grated ginger to your morning meals. About half a teaspoon of freshly grated ginger mixed into oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies can provide gentle digestive stimulation that lasts throughout the day. This approach is particularly helpful for seniors who experience morning sluggishness in their digestive system. The key is consistency rather than large amounts, as ginger's effects build up over time and work best when used regularly rather than occasionally. Now, let me ask you something that might hit close to home. Have you ever felt like your body just isn't working the way it used to? Like you're fighting against your own digestive system every single day? If that feeling of frustration and discomfort sounds familiar, I want you to know that thousands of people in our community have been exactly where you are right now. Drop a comment below saying, "I need digestive relief," and let us know what's been your biggest challenge with constipation. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear, to know they're not alone in this struggle. It's important to understand that while ginger is generally very safe for most people, there are a few considerations for seniors. If you're taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, you should consult with your healthcare provider before adding significant amounts of ginger to your routine, as ginger can enhance the effects of these medications. Similarly, if you have gallbladder issues or a history of kidney stones, it's wise to discuss ginger use with your doctor. For most seniors, however, the amounts I've recommended are well within safe limits and can provide significant digestive benefits without any adverse effects. The beauty of using these 3 foods together is that they work through different mechanisms to address the multiple factors that contribute to senior constipation. The tart cherries support your natural circadian rhythm and provide anti-inflammatory benefits. The dark chocolate offers magnesium and gentle muscle stimulation, and the ginger provides enzyme support and promotes healthy contractions. When you combine these with the crucial change of avoiding late-night eating, you're addressing the root causes of your digestive issues rather than just treating the symptoms. Creating a daily routine that incorporates all 3 of these powerful foods, along with proper eating timing, can literally transform your digestive health and give you back the comfort and regularity you've been missing. Here's exactly how to put everything together for maximum constipation relief. Your new routine should start with breaking the nighttime eating habit that's been blocking your natural bowel movements. This means finishing your last meal or snack at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, giving your digestive system the overnight fasting period it needs to reset and prepare for healthy morning elimination. During the day, you'll strategically time each of these 3 foods to work with your body's natural rhythms. Start your morning by adding fresh grated ginger to your breakfast, whether that's oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie. This gentle digestive stimulation helps wake up your entire system and supports healthy contractions throughout the day. In the mid-afternoon, around 3 or 4 p.m., enjoy your piece of dark chocolate, giving your body the magnesium and theobromine it needs to support evening digestive processes. Then, about 30 minutes after your early dinner, prepare your warm ginger tea to help your system process the day's food properly before the overnight fasting period begins. Finally, about 2 hours before bedtime, have your serving of tart cherries or pure tart cherry juice. This timing ensures that the natural melatonin and anti-inflammatory compounds can support your body's overnight repair processes without interfering with your digestion. The melatonin will help regulate both your sleep cycle and your digestion digestive rhythm, while the anthocyanins work to reduce inflammation and support healthy gut bacteria throughout the night. By morning, your digestive system will be refreshed, repaired, and ready for comfortable, natural bowel movements. What makes this approach so powerful is the synergistic effect of combining these foods with proper timing. The ginger stimulates healthy contractions and enzyme production. The dark chocolate provides essential minerals and gentle muscle relaxation, and the tart cherries support your body's natural repair and reset processes. Together, they create a comprehensive support system that addresses all the factors contributing to senior constipation, from sluggish muscles to inflammation to disrupted circadian rhythms. The key to success with this routine is consistency and patience. Your digestive system has likely been struggling with poor habits and age-related changes for months or even years, so it will take time to restore optimal function. Most people begin to notice improvements in their bowel regularity within the first week, but the full benefits of reduced bloating, increased comfort, and predictable morning elimination usually develop over the course of 2 to 3 weeks. This is because your body needs time to rebuild healthy gut bacteria populations, reduce inflammation, and strengthen the smooth muscle tissue in your intestines. It's also important to remember that overcoming chronic constipation isn't just about achieving more frequent bowel movements, though that's certainly part of it. When your digestive system is functioning properly, you'll experience improved energy levels, better sleep quality, reduced bloating and discomfort, and an overall sense of lightness and well-being that many seniors haven't felt in years. You'll no longer dread using the bathroom or worry about when your next bowel movement will happen because your body will return to its natural, predictable rhythm. As you implement these changes, pay attention to how your body responds, and don't hesitate to make small adjustments based on your individual needs. Some seniors find that they need slightly more ginger for optimal results, while others do better with a smaller amount. The timing recommendations I've given you are based on what works for most people, but you might find that shifting things by 30 minutes or so works better for your schedule and your body's responses. The important thing is to maintain the overall pattern of no late-night eating, strategic food timing, and consistent use of all 3 foods. Remember that you're not alone in this journey toward better digestive health. Millions of seniors are dealing with the same frustrating constipation issues you've been experiencing, and many of them have found real relief by making these simple but powerful changes. Your body wants to function properly. It just needs the right support and timing to restore its natural elimination rhythm. Every small improvement you make is moving you closer to the comfortable, regular bowel movements you deserve. If you found this information helpful and you're ready to take control of your digestive health, please hit that like button because it really helps us reach more people who are struggling with these same issues. Drop a comment below and tell us what your biggest constipation challenge has been and whether you're planning to try these foods and timing changes. Your experience and questions help build our community of people supporting each other through digestive health challenges. And of course, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest tips and insights for better digestive health. Remember, you don't have to accept chronic constipation as just part of getting older. With the right approach, consistency, and patience, you can restore your body's natural elimination rhythm and reclaim the comfort and confidence that comes with healthy digestion. Take care of yourself, be patient with the process, and we'll see you in the next video.